I think that it's not the routine, it's not the mundane or nothing like that. I think it's I saw a clip like a while ago where there's this guy and this woman that was getting married, and the pastor had asked the wife, and they were going through the vows. When she got to the obey part and to obey, she was like, "Hold on, wait a minute, what you talking about? We ain't talk about this." And he said, "Yes, we did." And she was like, "No, we didn't." He was like, "Yes, we did." And then they further went back and forth. And then it was like, "So are you gonna skip it?" She was like, "Yeah, we're gonna skip that." And everybody just laughed. And I think that's a very real depiction of the perspective of a number of women that when they come to marriage, they only see uh they only see the positives of those vows. They see the richer, they see the bliss, they see the blessings,
The
but they
rich,
don't.
who rich?
No,
Well,
he's
what I'm
saying that
saying,
they only
the
want to
vows.
focus on the good part of the vows. They don't want to look at the poorer part. Like he says, for
Yeah,
richer, for poorer, sickness and health. We want to look at the richer, the health. Like,
yeah.
we
You want to
want
look
to
at the
ignore
good
all of the
things
other part.
because
But I
even
don't agree with that.
I mean, but I mean, you might not agree with it, but this is what a number of women that when they get into marriage, they're more so concerned about the positives instead of the downsides of these things. Like, for instance, in that clip about the obey, most women just even hearing the word to obey, they like,
That's a
nah,
trigger.
that we not doing that. I don't obey nobody. I don't even obey my own mama. So why would I obey him?
No,
You mean the man that's gonna put his life on the line for you, the man that's responsible for you when you do stupid stuff, and that he has to cover for your nonsense and this, that, and the third. Like, you mean that man that is legally responsible for you on a number of occasions.
My
This is the
thing is
person.
this: obey has always been in the vows. Why is it such a big deal right now?
That's because when you've been free your whole life and you've been doing whatever you want to do, and now you're deliberately choosing something that is almost the complete opposite, there's gonna be some resistance when you've been living your life solo for your whole life, and then you decide to enter into marriage, which fundamentally isn't about everything you've done before your life together.
no, I saw that same clip. I'd have left her ass right there because there's nothing funny about what she was doing.
Facts.
It wasn't anything funny about that. You kidding me? Obey? No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Well, you know what, boo? Let me go ahead and see that ring hand. I'm taking the engagement ring and I'm out. I'm leaving.
Is that what y'all say?
I would have
No,
been
I'll
like, oh, let's obey some wisdom and let's walk out this piece.
like for real,
I'll
like
be like, oh, I'll
because
obey him.
Can I
that
listen? Can I ask y'all a
that's the beginning
question?
of a that's the beginning of something that's going to be way worse later. That's just the beginning of it.
I don't think
And
so.
if you can see it coming before you've signed those state documents and those federal documents, and you've done all this in front of in the church and in front of God or whatever however you do it, nah, save yourself the headache because it's only going to get worse from the. I'm not obeying that nigga. Okay,
Hmm.
Big
I didn't
facts.
say obeying my vows
You didn't?
and my renewal.
You didn't?
It was respect. Well, my pastor said respect, love, honor. What is it? Love, honor, respect, or whatever.
That
That's
wasn't
what he said.
that wasn't your choice though. That's because he said it that way, right? You didn't ask him to remove the words.
No, I didn't.
That's different.
Love,
So
That's
honor,
different.
if
respect.
those words was in there, would you say it?
Would I,
Yeah.
if he said obey? Yes,
Uh-huh.
the day of, yeah, I would have.
Yeah, dude.
you ain't no damn good. You ain't no damn good.
That's what I'm mistaken. I was sitting here thinking, like,
I
okay.
mean, she played herself. She should have just said it. To me, she made it look worse by doing that. I would have just said it. Now, I think my mind would have to wrap around what that's gonna look like.
So what's his vow? Like, what are the words to the man's vow?
He also has to obey.
Hold on. We're
Yeah,
not talking about him. We talking about her.
both of them get. It says repeat after me, so both of them say the same thing.
Oh, well, we obeying each other.
Well,
But
that's why
a lot of women don't want to
that's
date
why-
a guy.
well,
What
well,
do
for
you
me, that's
mean?
why I like respect, because when you flip it and you tell the man love, honor, and obey, I don't think that they really feel that either. If we want to be honest, listening to in these YouTube streets, so that's why I think respect, I think, encompasses that as well. So I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I
I wish
mean,
I wish one of y'all knew how to download stuff on here, because I need something downloaded.
What you trying to get?
You know how to do it, Marcus?
No, I'm just curious. So what you trying to get?
So Isaiah said that men require respect, women require love. I think both require both. I think women want to be respected, but our respect may look a little different from y'all, from what y'all look at in terms of respect. But I think both want to be loved and respected.
I agree.
Nobody wants to be involved in any relationship where they're not respected, regardless of gender.
Right.
But it's not the same thing, though. You're right. Like so they say men express our version of respect or caring as love, and y'all's would be respect for us. Like we interpret them the same but different things, and how we're like.
Let me just tell you an example. You're right, through love, but let me give you an example. You got you a side chick, okay? She better not disrespect this household. You better put her in check out of respect for your wife.
Now,
when we are in public, I'm just saying, whatever you do in the dirt, I'm just saying, I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying.
And for me, my level of respect would be not even having the side chick. So you got to know your woman.
but
I
thought Sharon was Karen. Why would you want to hold such a blessing to yourself?
What you mean?
I thought Sharon was Karen. You should be wanting to share the greatness that
my name is Sharon.
There's a whole solution to this whole problem.
There's a Sharon and there's a Karen. She ain't Sharon.
There's a whole solution.
I'm Karen, though.
I'm Karen.
I know we glossed over it. I know we kind of joked through it, but Shannon, I think you make a very valid and good point with that. Like, yo, side chick, you're not gonna disrespect what I got going on at my house. You know your position, you play your position, and when we out, you don't fucking know me. Pardon my language. You don't know me. Like, you gotta say, like, that's part of that. Like, seriously, that's part of that respect. Because you're not gonna have me running for my life as a grown man because she about to fucking stab me because she know about you.
Absolutely. What in the respect?
Let me
hold on. Wait. Wouldn't the respect be if you wanted a side piece that we would have had that discussion ahead of time from the beginning? That would have been respect. But once you in it, and both of us took vows to say we're going to forsake everyone else, and it's just going to be us.
Disrespectful.
That's disrespect when you step outside of that. So the side chick don't need to know her place. She shouldn't even have a place.
I don't know.
2023.
Really nice.
I like Marcus's solution.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have that conversation up front and say, I want a polygamous relationship. That's something I want. If you want to be down with it, cool. If not, that's cool too. And you move on. But allow that person to make the decision to be a part of that process. Is when you do a coerced polygamy situation that is just not cool.
Absolutely. And I want to just clarify. I am the product of a whole bunch of a list of playboys, married playboys, but playboys indeed. So my tolerance is a little different. I wasn't raised like most women. And I was a daddy's girl. So please excuse me if you don't have the same beliefs as me, but I do agree that it should be an agreement. Like there should be definitely conversation that it takes place. Out of respect.